Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, guys, is the day we have been waiting for weeks. In fact, like months, really. Ever since we envisioned the museum, this day has loomed in the distance, and now it is here. Today is the day that we will be moving these mobs you see before me into the museum. Let me explain how I'm planning to do this. So if I boost on up here, let's fly around here, and we'll see if we can hit this window gap. Yeah, easy money. So, here's the plan. This wing here, this entire floor on this side, will be all hostile mobs. It'll be the most dangerous wing possibly ever created on Hermitcraft. But here's the plan. I want to have a centerpiece of the ghast, the big guy. Right in the middle of the room. Smack dab in the middle of the room. A giant ghast looming over the entire room. Would be amazing. People might run into it. People might anger it. I don't even know. But we're going for it. We're going big. We're going big. So this wing will be all of our hostile mobs, which means we have to put the peaceful mobs in another wing. And luckily, that other wing is going to be directly on top of the bottom wing. Right here, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to put all of our peaceful mobs. So our sniffer, our camel, our ocelot, our blue axolotl, things of that nature will go in here. And that was done for a very specific reason, namely because it's going to be tough to move the hostiles in. And so we'll have to probably open up the roof for this. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the roof is a little bit lower here, so the ghast actually wouldn't fit in this level. So pretty much had to go with hostile mobs on the level below here. So that is the plan for that, and yeah, it will be super, super cool to hopefully have all these hostile mobs in here, especially the ghast centerpiece in the middle. That's going to be the coup de grace of this whole thing. The first mob we're going to move in is a mob that is, quite honestly, one of the most hostile mobs in the game. This guy right here. Zog the Museum, that should say Zog the Museum Hog. I got to change that, but yeah, Zog is moving in, the Zoglin moving into the museum because this guy doesn't give a dang. This guy will attack a player, he'll attack a mob, he'll attack anything. So we're going to move the Zoglin in first, and then the other hostiles will follow. So let's get to building. Our little garden here is actually coming up quite nicely. That's pretty cool. But let's get to building, and let's get to creating these mobs, these mob enclosures in the museum. Alright guys, we got a spot here for Zog the Museum Hog. We're going to move Zog in a moment. Basically, we've created a small little crimson nether biome with a crimson tree and some weeping vines and some mushrooms and some roots and stuff. We also got some nether wart blocks on the ground to make things a little interesting. We'll put in a little bit more foliage here. But yeah, the main thing we have is some interactivity. So up here, we have a dispenser. If we hit this button, it fires a few times, and the reason is because we're going to put some chicken eggs in there, and basically this will help to demonstrate that the Zoglin is hostile to all mobs. So, this enclosure is ready. The plan is we draw it all the way up here, we drop it down, and then we escape this way, and then patch it up like this. Alright, we're ready to move this Hoglin in. Let's hope that all goes well. No guarantees, though. We may have a problem on our hands if this guy gets out and goes a little bit too wild. But first, we got to rename him. Zog the Museum Hog. Bam. Zog the Museum Hog. There we go. Okay, it's renamed. Fantastic. I should also get my chest plate, I think. Just so we have it. And also so that we look good. Gotta do this in style, right? So let's grab that. Bada bing. We can swap it now, just like that. Oh yeah, we're looking good now. We're looking good now. Alright, so down we go. Thank goodness for feather falling. And we're ready to do this thing. Let's make sure and eat so we can regen. We'll get the lead on him. We'll lead him out. Here we go. Alright, let's hope he doesn't make a break for one of the other mobs. Or other players. I know Cleo is nearby in her museum. Up we go. This way. Very good. Okay, things going well. Things going well. Up we go. Come on up. Come on down. I should have left the way out, right? That would have been smart. Ah! We're fine. We're fine. Alright, alright, alright. He's in there. He's in there. Okay, only thing that was broken is that. And we can fix that, I think. Somewhere in here I have the stuff. Yeah, this is the stuff I used. Bam. And then we need to shear this. Close that off. And there we go. Bum, ba, bum. Perfect. So now, if we hit this button, chicken, and then bam! Oh, nope, chicken survived, apparently. There it goes. Rip. Rest in peace, chicken. Barely knew him. Anyways, that's it. Zoglin's in. We're moving on. Alright, guys. Mob number 2. Gonna be a little bit more difficult because it's a shulker we're moving in, and shulkers can duplicate, and they can also sometimes teleport unpredictably. But should this all go according to plan, shulker comes in this rail line from where we have it circling down there continuously. It comes in this way, gets ejected out once it hits this activated rail, which puts it on this block. So it's like sitting on this block. Then we're going to be over here. This is going to be all moved in. We get rid of this, we break this, we fill this back in, and then we remove the rail line and put back the lights in the back, as well as the deep slate we had to use to break in. And we should be left with the shulker sitting right there. At least that is the hope here. So, yeah, we will see if that is the case. But let's do this thing. Let's get over here. We will come over this way. We're going to hook this up now. Going to put this down just like this. Break this, and here goes nothing. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping I did everything that I need to do, but here we go. Okay, so it's going that way. It's going up. Don't want to get too close. And hopefully it placed on the right block. Let's get in and see. We're just going to swoop on in this way. It didn't. Because I didn't activate it. Oh, this is a disaster. Okay. Alright, this is no good. This is no good. Let's see if I can get a block down behind him. Nope, I can't. Okay, this just went from bad to worse. Yeah. Okay, what if I did this? And this. And this. Okay. Okay. There. Got it. That, and then we power it, and we should be good. Might be okay. That's the wrong one. This one. Okay, we gotta push him somehow. This is the worst case. This is why we move this guy first. Oh, God. Yep. This is why we move this guy first. Oh, boy. Alright, let's go in and see if we can assess the situation. We're invisible. So, alright, so... Shulker is still there. That's good to know. We need to remove... We need to basically get the Shulker to go back where it came from. So, I might be able to sneakily... do this. Okay, and then break this. And then here, here. And we can have it go this way. Get rid of this. And hook up here, I think. Perhaps. Okay. This might work. Okay, good. And then we'll need... power that on. 2 more powered rails. Power this on. And then we send in the minecart, I think. Correct? I hope this is right. How do I get up? I can't get up. There we go. Okay. So then, and I'm also going to get rid of this. Place this down. Put that over. This is the problem with shulkers, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is the problem with shulkers. Once they're down, they don't want to move, which is why I wanted to put them on that block and encase them in glass. But I don't know. This seems like it's not gonna work now. I guess what we'll do, we'll break out the wall, hope that it teleports somewhere new. I thought it was one of those. Maybe, okay. Now we're just breaking our build. This has gone from bad to worse, ladies and gentlemen. Certainly. Come on. This dude just literally does not want to be picked up. Like, ever. Shoot. Okay, even worse. He's on the under... Okay, actually, this could be... This could work, actually. Hang on. Over. We powered that on. Okay, okay. This might work. This might work. And we have this here. Cool. Okay. I think this will work. Let's do this. Yes! Yes! Loop! Loop! Let's go! Oh my gosh. Okay. This is huge. This is huge. Now that we got him in a loop, now we can take him back out, put him back up, and do it right this time. Make sure the levers flick this time. Oh my gosh. Holy. Alright, let's put this on. Let's boost up. We gotta redirect this so that it's on the lower side. And then, yeah, so basically we just need to come up from the bottom. Look at all this stuff we got up here. Alright, this time we're doing it right. Activator rail is on. Rail line is secured. And we're ready to move this in now and do it properly this time. All this is on. All this is on. Our invisibility is wearing off. I'm going to double up again on it. And the shulker, I think, once we flick this lever, should make it over down here and all the way up. Let's hope this works. Down it goes. Around. Up. That way. And let's hope it's in the proper spot now. Fingers crossed. I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay, thank goodness. Alright, so we get this out of the way. We get this out of the way. We break this down. Break this down. Okay, we put that there. We break that. We break this. Okay. And then we go and get some pearlescent frog lights from below. Like this. These guys. We'll get our elytra out. Let's go back up. I think that is it, though. I'm pretty certain. So that we don't care about. This we can go up here and replace these. Oh, hello. I see a shulker. Alright, so we can break this, place that, place that, place this, and place this. Okay, there we go. Alright, at long last, shulker is in there, totally secured. This stuff's going to be despawned, but that's fine. We can clean up all the other infrastructure around here. And yeah, hopefully the next one goes a little bit smoother than that. Although it's going to be pretty much just as dangerous. And I say that because the next mob we're moving in is the historic dual creepers in a boat. In fact, we are actually going to move these guys in to this lazy river type thing, where they're going to go in a boat around and around and around and around. You'll see up here, the corner of a boat. That is because we have the actual boat that they were in for over a year behind the pyramid and behind Joe Hill's shop, right up here. We actually have to get both creepers into this boat. And you'll see if I do F3 plus B, I've aligned the hitbox of the boat so that it's perfectly aligned, so I can remove 4 blocks. They'll drop in, and then they'll go around and around and around and around in the boat. At least that's the hope. So, let's get on down here. Express route down, apparently. Missed the slime. Hit the stair instead. But, we got to go out here. Let's hide the hitboxes. We got to get the creepers out. Let's quickly do this so that we have a way to move around and hopefully not die if something goes wrong here. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, break this. I'm going to also break this. I'm going to try 3B. Breaking the boat. Oh, what the heck, man? What the heck? Oh, man. Okay. Well, those creepers, they made it a whole year. They didn't make it 5 seconds after we destroyed the boat. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Okay, well, I guess, I guess we could make a recreation of that. Sure. In memory of the dual creepers in a boat. Yeah. We'll make that instead. We'll make that instead. So, let's see if we can find 2 creepers around here. We do need to get 2 more, and we need to get them both into boats. So, rest in peace. The actual creepers will make a historic recreation of the dual creepers in a boat instead. Oh, man. Historic stand-in creeper number 1 on its way. Where's it going? Oh, it's scared of jelly. Right. Okay. Come back in. Come back in. Come this way. Oh, okay. Let's not detonate this guy. Have him coming this way. Come on up. There we go. Okay. Up we go again. Yes. Okay. Over this way. Okay. Over here. Should make a beeline right for the boat, you would think. There we go. Okay. Historic stand-in creeper number 1 is in there. And now we need to go get 1 more. So let's quickly make our way down here. Fly on out here. Alright, we're going to come in that door. Gotta remember this time. And let's see if we can find 1 more creeper. Historic stand-in creeper number 2. Just because there's already a mob in there. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Okay, there. And we're going to come around this side. And sprinting this way. Aha! There we go. Alright. Both mobs in there. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so now we jump off here. Whoops, we gotta... Let's actually make our way this way. We should have got the bounce, but that's fine. Put back the pressure plates. Okay. So then, these 2 historic reenactment creepers are going to be dropped in here. Okay. And they should go around and around and around here. Let me get out the stained glass. There we go. Make sure they make it around. Very good. Up. Around. They're not taking damage. Everything's looking good. Okay, there we go. An homage to the original historic dual creepers in a boat. Okay, we'll take it. Alright everyone, hopefully the next 2 mobs are going to be easier than the previous 2, and those 2 mobs are going to be the Husks. So we're going to have the Husks in this enclosure here, And you'll notice there's something else in this enclosure, not just, sand and stuff. There's a subtle flex. Check it out. Look at this. Bam. Suspicious sand. Right in here. That's right, baby. We're using it in our builds because we have some of it now. So we can use some of that. So that's really nice. And we have a nice little pottery parkour in here. Which you can then jump across the pottery all the way over to the side here. And the side actually has, check this out, some awesome gear. If I get this on, look at this. Bam. That's a pretty sweet shirt. Also is a I Survived Museum Pottery Parkour shirt. So this is like your prize for getting across this pottery parkour. By the way, these were not cheap. These cost over a stack of diamonds to make these. Believe it or not. So yeah, these are very expensive shirts. So I hope the hermits like them. Plan is we're going to draw in the husks this way and then run out this way. You'll also notice we're using the same carpet trick here. So even if the husks climb the ladder, they will not be able to escape out here because the carpet makes them too tall to escape. So let's go and get our husks, which we are going to need our armor for. Right down here. This way. They've been waiting all week for this moment. Husk and husk. Let's do it. Bada bing. They're out. They're coming. Alright, good. Come on up. Come on up. Yep. Pay no attention to the villager down there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Come on over, guys. Come on over. There we go. In you go. Okay. And then out. And we gotta block this off. I actually forgot to bring yellow glass, but yeah, you can see they can't get out here. Alright guys, so enclosure is now completed. As you can see, husks are in the area. We also removed a ladder from the backside so that the mobs can't climb the ladder at all. And even if they could, they still couldn't get through the gap there. We've taken off all of our stuff so I can show you how to do the parkour, hopefully. See how this goes. But yeah, you'll see once they see you, they start crowding the ladder area. But you can just jump over them like this. Come over to these pots. Yeah, they still can't get to you. So all is good. Anytime you're on the pots, they can't get to you. Here you have to avoid the flower pot, which is in here. So it's a little bit tricky. And then this jump is actually kind of tough. You got to sprint jump off of this. There you go. And then you jump onto this. And when that happens, bam, you get your armor piece. Voila. Sweet. I survived Museum Pottery Parkour. There we go. And then you can just hightail it back and get out. There you go. Of course, we actually have to take this off and put the armor piece back. So let's just quickly do that and hopefully not die here, which we might. Oh, that was close. That was a close one. Okay. We're good. Okay, so that's how you do the parkour. Hopefully it'll be a fun little challenge for people who want to give it a go, and you get a nice armor piece, a cool looking armor piece if you do so. So that's really, really cool. Anyways, next up we have the most challenging mob to move. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move the ghast. Alright guys, this is it. This is it. Ghast is being moved. We got the rail line coming over here. The hope is that the ghast will end up right here in a minecart with its head in glass. We can then break this block, put another smooth quartz block, push it up, which reminds me I need to grab a redstone block so we can do that. And then basically that should be it. The ghast will be freestanding there with a end rod holding up a block, and that's all you'll be able to see underneath the ghast. But it should just look like it's floating there, and then we can build stuff around it. At least that is the hope, as long as this blocks its vision. Now I've cleared a big spot for the ghast. We got 3 blocks each side, 4 blocks above where this is. See, 1, 2, 3, and then this is the 4th block, so it shouldn't suffocate. We have healed it. It is named. Okay, here we go. Let's just double check this rail line again. I think everything is powered. Looks like it. Alright, we're ready to roll. Alright, breaking out the final bits of glass from behind, or in front of rather, this ghast, and then we're ready to send it on its way. I think that's it. Alright, make sure I got everything off. Going invisible. Let's hope this works. Here we go. On its way. I'm going to follow behind. somewhat close behind. Hoping to not fall off. Don't take damage. Okay. Didn't take damage. That's good. I think it made it. I think it made it. Very good. Okay, it did make it. That's fantastic. It's looking kind of bizarre in here. But it is what it is. If we check the hitbox, F3 plus B, I think we're good. I don't want to jinx it, but I think we're good. We're gonna put this down there. I'm gonna press it up there to block this off on the back. Then break this. And we're good, I think. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Hang on. We jump around. The ghast can't see us. Ladies and gentlemen, the ghast has been captured. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Don't press random buttons has made it. This is a glorious day. Oh, baby, look at that. Shortly after we moved the ghast, we had a visitor into the museum. Jevon stopped by, and he was looking to potentially sell us something that is on our list of things to acquire.
This place is looking snazzy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Been working hard on it, and adding some things today, so very exciting. Expanding.
Boy, do I got the offer of a century for you then.
Really? The offer of the century. Okay. This better be good. Offer of the century. All right. What you got?
Let me paint you a picture with my imagination brush. So I'm out in a distant land, mining, working hard, and I come across this gigantic skeleton. A fossil, one might say.
No.
Biggest fossil you ever seen. Diamonds all around it. Oh, it's beautiful, Cub. It's
Are you being serious right now?
It's so true. It's wonderful.
And man, I gotta see this. Jeez.
Pristine condition.
Okay. Can we see this fossil? Where is it?
Yes.
Got the coordinates?
It is, we will have to travel to it because it's a good bit away in a desert out in a distant land, but we can get there.
Okay. I mean, fossil is one of the things I need for this museum. As you can see, there's no fossils around here. So
the lodestones on the floor. You're a maniac, man.
I definitely need some, man. I definitely need some fossils, though.
All right, let's go do it. So, Cub, what do you think of the fossil that I found, bud?
Looks pretty good, man. Looks pretty good.
So I really haven't dug it out yet. Just wanted to kind of preserve the way that it was. You know, it's a fossil. It doesn't need to be bothered too much, but
gotcha.
She's a beaut.
Hang on a minute. Let's pump the brakes here a little bit. Did you see what I just saw? Because what I saw when I pressed F3 and looked at the biome right here, the biome on that fossil said wooded badlands, not desert or swamp, which are the only biomes that fossils can generate in. Also, if you look closely here, you can see the diamonds are not part of the bone structure, but instead are in between the bones of the rib structure. Which means one thing, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fraud. This is a scam. We are being conned. But luckily, I got a plan.
Dude.
Interesting. All right. Yeah.
Are you ready to negotiate a price? Or do you want to dig it out a little bit more? Maybe look and see.
Yeah. This looks pretty cool. I mean, so you were just down here caving and came across this naturally.
Yes, it was sticking out of the wall.
Okay, a little glint off the lava, perhaps?
Yes.
Like that? Okay.
Definitely.
Interesting. Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, this looks really cool. Although, I mean, this is huge, right? This is like an epic piece. That could go in the museum. But I have a really nice neighbor. I don't know if you know. Cleo. She's also running her own museum.
Okay.
I'm thinking maybe this could go in her museum as like a gift from me to her.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Would you be willing to maybe move this to her museum for me?
Yes, and I will rig it to where it falls on her head. Okay. I don't know if you know this or not, but me and Cleo are arch nemesis of each other. So
Gotcha.
But no, I will, for a tiny fee, I will deliver it. with diamonds and everything, or do you want to keep the diamonds? You know, they're kind of, if you buy it, they're yours. So.
With the diamonds, I'll tell you what, Jeff. I'm feeling generous today. I'm gonna get out.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out a couple of diamonds of my own here. Okay. I'm gonna give you some payment for this. All right.
Okay. Okay.
This will cover your labor expenses. There you go.
Okay.
Cover your labor and expenses to move it to Cleo's museum.
Sheesh. All right.
I appreciate this, Jeff. Thank you so much for this. This is a fantastic find.
Okay, so do you want me to deliver the diamonds to her? Can I keep those, or?
Yeah, go ahead and deliver the diamonds to her as well. You know, you want the whole thing, right? Because, you know, some of these diamonds, you know, integrated into
definitely won't skim anything off the top or anything. No, never.
No, of course not.
No.
Of course not. Perfectly preserved, as ultimately should be, right?
It's absolutely perfect, pristine, and everything. So. But
Awesome, Jeff.
I will deliver this
fantastic.
and hang it in the center portion of her museum.
Perfect. That's awesome, man.
We need to leave her. You want to leave her a message later saying it's from, or do you want me to do it saying it's from you, or?
Yeah, go ahead and put that on. Put it like on a sign, like a gift from Cub to Cleo.
Perfect. I will absolutely do that. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Indeed. Thank you so much, man. This is
Awesome.
That's right. We're paying Jevin to take his fraudulent fossil and put it in Cleo's museum. Let's go see how it looks. Jevin, this is looking great, man. This is looking really good.
I know, right? It's amazing.
Yep. Unbelievable.
Perfectly preserved.
Perfectly preserved. I did notice, there's a skeleton on there too. Did you see that?
I did not see the skeleton. Oh, yeah, look at him. He's up there doing his thing.
That's even better, man. That's more realistic with the bones and stuff.
Well, maybe you have to fix that, but...
Yeah, what happened to the diamonds? There were diamonds here, right?
What diamonds?
I mean, there were some deep slate diamonds in there somewhere, right?
Okay. No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, those were moving fees and processing fees and hanging fees.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fees get you every time, man. I tell you.
Very true. Good job on this, Jeff, though. This looks great.
Awesome.
I'm sure Cleo will absolutely love it, man. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it an episode for today. Got a couple of mobs moved in. We'll pick up next time exactly where we left off. Bringing the ghast, maybe decorating a little bit around it, and also bringing in some of the other hostile mobs outside. Look at the ghast feet there. Look at them. Beautiful. I'm so glad we got that ghast in. Anyways, for now, thank you so much for watching. This has been Cub. Goodbye.